Good morning. I did many videos in Arabic about the yogurt, the healthy yogurt, which will cure most of the diseases in the body. And you could see the picture of the yogurt in the instant pot. And also how I steam the flask, which is Pyrex, 1 liter in volume, and the spoon, which is stainless steel, in steam application or program on the instant pot, and it lasts for 10 minutes. Then I left it to cool. So I describe how I make this yogurt, and also there are videos. You can see only the photographs how it lasts for 36 hours in the instant pot at the temperature of 41 Celsius. The starter, it was consisting of 3 types of bacteria yogurt, which is Lactobacillus reuteri, coagulum, and gastri. Of course, this bacteria, it has numbers, because bacteria is not only the name, it has numbers and it is families. So the numbers and the families, you find them in the book, which is Supergut, which is written by the Dr. William William Davis, Davis. And exactly this bacteria and the strain or the numbers are found on page 232. The bacteria is very good for the SIBO and SIFO. SIBO means small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and SIFO means small intestinal fungal overgrowth. Putting it simply, it means the bloating which you have in your abdomen after eating or even without eating, the pain, abdominal pain, the discomfort you feel in your abdomen. And this is due to the bad bacteria from the colon coming up in the small intestine. And this treatment is natural if you take half cup of this yogurt every day. But it has many other benefits. For example, Lactobacillus reuteri will make your skin shiny, hydrated, the wrinkles will be less, you will sleep well, your brain will secrete oxytocin, which is the love hormone, which will make bonding with others, and empathy. That's why you see the people who eat this yogurt, they are different from other people. They are happy, they like other people, and they join them. And perhaps they become also emotional. Okay, so these bacteria, 3 of them, they found by experiment it will heal this problem. But you have to take it perhaps for weeks. But then some people, they don't respond. In that case, because everybody is unique, in that case, there is also in the book a herbal antibiotic and contain the good bacteria to treat, and it is done by companies and you can buy it. It is in the book. So to start doing this bacteria, first of all, I would do to buy the books, because it is not easy. Or perhaps you could Google it. And then you have to be very delicate in the strain you buy. 3, you have to be very careful with the sterilization, because and the cleanliness, and the hygiene, because we are dealing with bacteria. It's not a joke. But the benefit is amazing, because there are many experiments that the bacteria in the colon control our body weight, whether we are obese or thin or lean and healthy and we have good muscles. Number 2, 80% of our immune system is in the gut. It is most of the functions in the body to be healthy is done by the bacteria in our colon. Because these bacteria, when we give them fibers in vegetables and in food, they will produce chemicals. They digest the fibers and produce chemicals which are called postbiotic post, after, biotic mean living organisms. The fiber, it is called a prebiotic. Pre in Latin mean before the microorganism, meaning the food for the bio. Bio mean the bacteria and the microorganism. It means living microorganism. It produces short-chain fatty acids, which go in the blood, and it will work on every cell in our body, as well as on the lining of the gut. So this yogurt, it heals the bloating and all abdominal symptoms. But if you don't get well, try another bacteria, which is written in the books. This science is new. It is not perfect, and we are learning every day. It could be we will find another type of bacteria which is more useful. Of course, Lactobacillus reuteri and all these good bacteria, the Lactobacillus reuteri specifically, it was not in our microbiome. But the Swedish research centers, they work on it for years to produce this bacteria and do it. And also in the United States, now they are making another bacteria which is called Akkermansia mucinophilia, which is very healthy in the colon because it produces mucus and it will heal the colon. And also it is very useful for cancer cases to respond to chemotherapy and immunotherapy. Because when you give chemotherapy or immunotherapy to patient, some of the patient, they don't respond, 20%. And they examine the microbiome and they saw this patient who doesn't respond to treatment are deficient in Akkermansia mucinophilia. When they replenish this bacteria and give them the treatment, they respond and go in remission or even cure, complete cure. Of course, this is not related to the yogurt which I'm doing at home because Akkermansia is very difficult. It needs a special environment, but it will increase in the body by eating pomegranate, cranberries, and berries. And also there is now supplement which is called urolithin A. Urolithin, Lithin A. It is produced, I think, in Switzerland. And they are selling. You see, the companies, they want to sell you capsule because they are after the money. But you could do it naturally. This yogurt, it is not found in the shops or the supermarket because it is very new. And the bacteria in the yogurt you buy in the supermarket is only 3. Streptococcus, Thermophilus, Lactobacillus, Acidophilus, and Bifidobacterium. And the kefir you buy in the market, it contains 13 microorganisms. Some are bacteria and the other are fungi. So the kefir is 4 times better than the yogurt, which is found in the supermarket here in UK and buy organic. I hope this is an introduction because I want to introduce this subject and I will perhaps explain more because it is a very new subject. And now in medicine, they use the microbiome, which is the stool from the healthy patient, to treat a deadly disease of bloody diarrhea and the patient dying, not responding to antibiotic. And when they do fecal transplantation or transportation from a healthy patient to this patient, they respond 93%. Because this disease, it is called by organism called Clostridium difficile. This is in Latin. And it causes bloody diarrhea. And some of these patients, they will not respond to antibiotic because now the bacteria start to develop resistance against antibiotic. The bacteria, they don't want to die. They are very clever and they are very good in survival. And this is in medicine now. And so many patients die because of infection, and there is no medicine to treat them. There is no antibiotic because the research on antibiotic and making a new medicine is not as fast as the resistance which is developed by the bacteria. You see? I hope this will help to introduce some of the science. It is very difficult. And also I have a video I did during COVID about the microbiome. But this is update. Thank you and bye-bye.